Hey guys, my name is Sarah and I have the paper written by Dormal. The title of this paper is Early but Not Late Blindness Leads to Enhanced Arithmetic and Working Memory Abilities. This paper primarily talks about whether vision plays a significant role in the development of arithmetic abilities and, if it does, how it's related to working memory capacities. First, we need to identify keywords related to this paper, and our main one is working memory. And this refers to the small amount of information that can be held in our minds and is used to perform various cognitive tasks, such as auditory and visual processing. Visual spatial attention refers to the capacity of someone to attend to and to process stimuli in his or her surrounding space. This is important because past studies have shown that mathematical abilities in young children are highly correlated to their visual spatial capacities, and deficits in these skills often lead to arithmetic processing disabilities. Arithmetic processing refers to how humans represent and process numbers and numerical sets in their cognitive system. It has been suggested that blind people may compensate for their lack of vision in the development of their arithmetic skills by relying on enhanced high-level cognitive processes such as working memory. Relevant background includes the snark effect, which refers to the phenomenon that responses involving small numbers are faster with left hand, and responses involving large numbers are faster with the right hand because human organize numbers on a mental number line with small numbers on the left and large numbers on the right. It remains unclear how visual deprivation impacts the development of arithmetic processing and whether the age of blindness onset influences arithmetic and working memory skills. So the objective of this study was to determine whether vision plays a role in the development or maintenance of arithmetic abilities and to explore the link between working memory and arithmetic ability. Researchers hypothesized that early blind group will perform better than the late blind and sighted control groups in both arithmetic and working memory tasks, and that working memory span tasks can be used to predict arithmetic performances. For both experiments, 10 early blind, 12 late blind, and 12 sighted control individuals participated in the study. Both early and late blind groups were totally blind or brightness sensitive with no pattern vision. No other neurological problems were associated with blindness in all cases. The first experiment examined whether the absence of vision impacts simple and complex arithmetic abilities. In the simple arithmetic task, the participants were asked to answer 56 addition and 56 multiplication problems. The problems were presented verbally and included all possible pairs of integers between 2 and 9. In the complex arithmetic task, the participants were asked to answer 36 addition and 36 subtraction problems with varied magnitude of the second operand. So small second operand would be plus minus 1 or 2, medium second operand would be plus minus 6 or 7, and large second operand would be plus minus 11 or 12. The second experiment will help determine whether working memory performances relate to a blind person's arithmetic capacities. This experiment was comprised of a sequence of 4 to 7 consonants, a sequence of 8 high or low sounds, and the recall of letters in the correct order. Participants were at first told to listen to the sequence of consonants, then repeat each letter one by one. Immediately afterward, a sequence of high or low sounds were presented and they had to determine whether it was high or low by pressing a left or a right button after each sound. Then participants were asked to recall the consonants in the correct order. For the simple arithmetic task, there were no significant difference between early blind, late blind, and sighted control groups in the addition task. While in the multiplication task, the early blind group performed significantly better than late blind and sighted control groups. For the complex arithmetic task, there were no significant differences for the addition and subtraction problems with a small and a large second operand between groups, while with the medium second operand, the early blind group performed significantly better than the late blind and sighted control groups. For the working memory span task, the percentage of letters recalled in the correct position was significantly higher for the early blind group than for the late blind and sighted control groups. The results showed that efficient arithmetic skills can emerge without vision. In fact, early blind and late blind groups performed as well as sighted control in arithmetic tasks. Also, results showed that early blindness leads to better arithmetic performance, especially when performing difficult operations such as multiplication. These findings suggest that people with blindness may possess higher level cognitive processes such as working memory, which may explain their superior numerical skills. In conclusion, this experiment was tested using arithmetic tasks as well as working memory tasks to examine how vision deprivation affects arithmetic abilities. While past experiments examined the role vision plays in the emergence and development of arithmetic abilities, the present study observed how visual deprivation impacts the development of arithmetic processing. This experiment will encourage further research on the strategies used by early blind group to help children who struggle with conventional strategies, which are primarily based on visual use of numbers.